Well, let's take a look at what is happening in the markets, and we start off with the JSE that just closed. And the local bourse has continued to trade in the green, seeing that momentum is continuing. We also did get some positive economic data with the mining production in June rising 2.4% on a yearly basis. But in bad news, unemployment rate continuing to increase, and it is now at 33.2%. That's what we saw in the second quarter. Looking at the all share, though, up by more than 0.4%, and they're largely coming from the financial 15, which has climbed almost 2%. Industrial 25 lifting by more than 0.5%. But backing that trend is the resources 10 complex, and it slumped almost 2%. Let's take a look at what is happening in the U.S. market, seeing that quite a number of things are lifting sentiment there, including the fact that the U.S. and China have extended their truce by 90 days. Lots to still talk about there. But also we did get the inflation figure for July in the U.S. Coming out cooler than what markets had expected. So those markets in green territory, the Dow leading those gains, climbing by 1%. The tech-heavy NASDAQ with a gain just shy of 1%, and the S&P 500 popping by more than 0.8%. Let's take a look at what is happening across the Atlantic, and we are seeing a mixed picture over there, but largely green, with the CAC 40 leading those gains with a climb of almost 0.75%. The FTSE 100 eking out a gain of almost 0.1%, but the DAX slightly in the red, reddening by 0.1%. Let's take a look at the currency scene and start off with how the rand is doing against some of the major currencies. Significant strength coming through to the local unit now against the dollar. Below 17 rand 60 against the pound at 23 rand 74, and against the euro at 20 rand 53. Let's check in on the other currency pairs, starting off with the euro dollar at 1.16, pound dollar at 1.35, and the yen just below 148 against the greenback.